Friday. I would say how are we all doing, but there's nobody in the chats live yet. Christina Monday, how's it going? First person in. Craig Kelly, welcome. I am Lady B. Hello, Lady B. Good day, Danny. Good day. You. Hello, Jesse. Sorry, excitement. I love your work. Oh, thank you very much. I love your comments. Keep them coming. Hello, I just discovered your channel the other day. I love your work. Oh, thank you. Oh, Alex. Yeah, sorry. You told me last time, didn't you? I'm sorry. There is no way I'm going to be able to recognise that long piece of squiggly lines as Alex. It's going to take some getting used to. Howdy, Omni Ripple, Stephanie Cameron, Stress Test, Julia. You got an assignment from school to sculpt your own concept art. Nice. Pamela May, Quiz. Morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Well, I am hoping to get this done. In fact, I think this is going to be the last time I'm going to stream this regardless. I've told the Pixelogic guys, but they haven't seen it yet. They're probably still in bed. But I won't be here next week. I won't be streaming all next week, in fact, because for those that have been keeping on top of the streams, you'll know that I have. Oh, that's not what we want. I have booked a holiday or vacation, as you may call it, where you are from, for next week. What time is it for you? It's 2 PM. Hello, the Grubber. Evening, Cicada. Dilip Kumar. I'm indeed using 4R8. And then when I get back, I'm going to try and get a 3D piece finished at least once every 2 weeks. I'm also going to try and get a new tutorial up once every 2 weeks, which, given my track record, is probably a big ask, but I'm going to try it anyway. How hard would you say it is to learn ZBrush? Love your work, and it has inspired me to try create a 3D version of one of my drawings. How hard is it to learn ZBrush? I don't know. It depends, like, what you put into it. What you put into it is what you get out of it, really. And there's so many different variables. I mean, it depends how quick you take to learn. How long? I mean, it's kind of subjective, really. It's a tricky one. You might pick it up a lot quicker than me or anybody else. Conversely, you might pick it up slower. Depends how far your current art skills as well, how developed they are. Right. I have a list of things to do today, and I'm going to try and achieve them all. And I think I might actually render this in KeyShot, which is interesting because it means, in fact, it means UVs, which is what I'm going to do now straight away. Because I do want to pose this body as well today, so if I get my UVs in while most of it is still in symmetry, that is gonna... I'm gonna thank myself later, I think. Yeah, come on then, let's give this some UVs. Tinkimi, thank you very much, welcome. How are you? How's your week? How's everyone's week been? Oh, I can update to 2017 as well, can't I, now that Gauzy has been updated. Maybe I shall do that. Right. Right, I'm going to chop out the legs. I'm going to turn symmetry on. Oh dear. Well, you see, I did that. A good portion of this model is ZRemeshed. Half of it's manually retopoed, so the head and the hands I did myself, and then the rest of it is ZRemesher. Well, that's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this. That's all right. I'm not looking for any awards with this. With these UVs, as you'll notice by the time I'm finished. Please don't spiral. Oh, that'll do. Good. How's your week going? Pretty good. I'd say pretty good. Oh, Thomas. Hello, welcome. Sorry I didn't see your message though. Just caught it before it went off screen. How's it going? My week has been great. My weekend is going to be better. I'm visiting my boyfriend in Nashville and I'm excited. Oh, nice. Nashville sounds all American and exotic to me. Such ignorance. Oh, that's not even connected properly, that head. Never mind, doesn't matter now. I should really get my head around what I'm doing before I carry on. Probably. So split on either side. Like I said, these UVs aren't exactly going to be the prettiest you've ever seen, but that doesn't matter. I could probably even use the UV master in ZBrush, but just a tiny bit more accuracy than that will. I guess I could have used it with polygroups. Oh, I don't need that then. Okay. I don't understand. Why is that? Why is that knocking that on? Oh, I'm missing all these messages. It wasn't updating. Sorry. Too productive on my end. Just got a job on the side in 3D, and I've been working in ZBrush streaming for the past week and a half. Oh, nice. Job on the side in 3D. Hi, Danny. Hi, Ashen Creatures. Zipper, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. Lychee, Booty Model. Hi, people. Hi, name. What made you want to start using ZBrush and just start sculpting in general? Who, me? If I want to cut that leg there, I don't think I do actually. Hi, I love you. Okay, I didn't know we'd gotten to that point in our relationship yet, but hi. Oh, Spyro. No. It's not what I want. Oops. Oops. So what I'm gonna do, if it'll let me, come around and then back up like that. Okay, I think that's more like what I want. Let's get rid of that nonsense. Oh, nice one, Cicada. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, sounds awesome. Okay, I can't tell if that's okay. Oh, we lost the leg. Okay. So that's the legs. This body. Don't need to get this spot on just yet because I can always unwrap it, then come back to it. Unwrap it, see what's going on, and then come back to it. That's what I usually do. So much love in the chat. See, this is another reason for manual retopo, by the way. You can make doing UVs a lot easier with manual topo. Oh, come on, man. Does anyone else have this problem in Maya with, like, selecting edges? So frustrating. So yeah, half of it's like the head and the hands I manually retopoed, but then the rest is ZRemesher. This click issue, I think it's something to do with, I think you can change it in the preferences. I've done it before, like years ago though, and I can't remember what you're supposed to do. Never mind. Actually, when you click 3 in your smooth preview, that makes it worse because you're not getting an accurate representation of where the edge is. So like when you, and plus it's quite high poly anyway, but like when you smooth it, like it moves where the, like yeah, it's less accurate that way. Hello, Blands. How's it going? I'm gonna save it. Imagine if it crashed now. I'd be so. It's going retopo. You what? It's going retopo. What do you mean? Pull out these eyes as well. Why not? Your mouth bag. Probably. Just gonna put these on this size instead. Oh, do you know what? It doesn't even matter. You're not going to be able to see the seams. Maybe I'm taking this a bit too far still. Alright, I'll just see how... Oh, the hands. I haven't done the hands, have I? Set the hands up for a win, though. I think. Maybe not. What about that one? Damn it. It's always nice to get these. Oh, that'll do. That should be alright. Oh, right, okay, Bland. No, I'm UVing at the minute. Have you heard? Right, let's see what that gives me. I've probably missed something, but if I have, it'll be very easy to tell. And I'll show you how. Spirals everywhere indeed. Okay, so if you press this up here, alright, that looks alright, but if you get something that's really red or really blue, then it's either stretched or compressed. and you need to sort that out. So if I just selected that, I'd see that, okay, I could make the arm a little bit better, but to be honest, I'm not really worried about it. It's fine. I'm surprised actually, because you, like, 9 times out of 10 I miss something. There's always something that's like I've not selected properly. Now I know, like I said, these aren't the most beautiful UVs in the world. However, it doesn't matter. It's also not the most beautiful topology in the world, as Sanfai has pointed out. Be alright. This is mainly for... I'm doing this for... Keyshot. So I'm going to take it into Keyshot, I think, and you can do a lot with, like, a lot more with things like specular maps and like layering materials on top of each other, which is what I think I'm going to do for this horse section. In the last stream someone was talking about maybe trying a different material, so I think for the body as opposed to the skin, so I think I'll probably try that. Thanks, what's styled? Your English is pretty good, actually. Right, what else did I want to do? So UV, tick. Her, right, improve this hair a bit because I've lost some strands and the gesture of the hair isn't right. So just want to check 2 subdivision levels. Okay. Live in Madagascar, wow. Do they speak French in Madagascar? Je parle en français un peu, mais not in front of 84 people. I love that you keep your polygroups when you go here now. So good. Whoa. What is it? Yeah, you're saying it right, Craig Kelly. You missed an apostrophe, but you're saying it right. Polygroup ZRemesher and Topo is upside of ZBrush. I'm not quite sure what that language was. One thing I'm not keen on is how it's how your topology gets messed up when you start moving things around with polygroups and stuff, because these followed the fingers. The topology, they actually follow the fingers at one point. You can see it a lot better around here, but it is lost. Just got back from school and I'm glad I'm here. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Awesome Twin 9000. OP means overpower. Ooh, that isn't a bug, but it's inconvenient. Was that lost due to the interchange between Maya and ZBrush? Oh, the topology issue. Could be. I've not really been taking notice. It could be a few different things. It could well be that though. I think it happens in a few different places if you're not careful. Whatever, it'll be alright. I've got an issue here. I'm going to take it out of symmetry anyway. let's do that now. Oh, no. Looks so hard with that Logicel. What's a Logicel? Is that Gizmo by any chance? Oh right, the whole software. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's harder than any other software. I mean, some people might, but I mean, it's, yeah, I don't know. I've always found it quite intuitive. When you first open it, I think it is it's like, people always complain about the UI, saying the UI is a bit weird, the user interface. But I think once you get used to it, you realise that like everything's placed where it is for a good reason, and it sort of resembles like a toolbox, like a sculptor's toolbox. I don't know, I like it. Hello Danny, hello Morgan. How's it going? How's your week been? Which one, Morgan or Morgan? Because it's spelt Morgan, but I feel like it should be Morgan. Just because I know several people called Morgan. Okay, I want to download ZBrush and try it right now. Try it. It's let me just. You can try it for free if you go to the website. I think it's something like a 45-day free trial or something. Welcome from Finland, where the weather is currently alternating between clear and sunny and thunderstorms. Welcome to UK weather every day of the year. Have a heat wave in France. I thought you said you were in Madagascar. Hello, Pixel Dread. How's it going? How's your week been? Honey, what processor do you use? i7 3770K, so it's quite old now. Been nice to get a new one day. Not yet though. Don't really need one yet, to be honest. In your personal experience, do you find sculpting easier than drawing? Correct. Yeah, but I mean, I'd attribute that directly to the fact that I've spent many more hours sculpting than I have drawing. I'm sure if I'd spent the same number of hours drawing as I have sculpting, I'd think the opposite. I know most 2D artists, they can't understand how I can sculpt but not draw because they've not done it in the same order I have. They're trying to sculpt now after learning to draw. I think it just depends. Like I said, what sort of order you learn it in. Hello, Amphi. How does sculpting differ from drawing to you? I guess the biggest difference for me is, and quite obviously, just being able to turn around the form. So, like in drawing, you need to like develop your X-ray vision. But in 3D, that's less the case because I don't need to see what's going on around the other side because I can just turn it around and look. And I think that's what's attracted me to sculpting in the first place. Maybe there's more stuff that I'll only know when I get better at drawing. I might be able to answer your question a bit better in a year's time. What about sculpting in real life? I've never done that. I would like to one day, I think. It's not top of my list of things to do, but I do want to someday. I'm just a bit nervous about losing that undo button. What is sculpting without Control Z? Is that aimed at someone in particular? Is what? All right. Don't do that. Oh, it's tool? No, it's document. Document, that's what I want. Nice one, ZBrush. Yeah, I think the eyeballs might be a little bit too big. But maybe I'm not sure it's worth worrying about too much though. Oh, I don't have my... Aww. The ZBrush 4.8 crash more often than 7. Not that I've noticed. What I have noticed though is that it does a better job at saving your state when it does crash than 4.7. Right, I'm going to come back to these eyes, I think. I might have to just redo them because the eyeballs are potentially a little bit too big. It's because she's... To be honest, it's because she is looking downwards. Wait, I'm going to open... I'm going to paint in the eye dink. I think I can get away with this. Oh, I've lost the green now. Just going to get rid of that. Yeah, I'll come back to them in a bit. I do need some more music now though. I'm going to go and make a cup of tea in soon. It's the Monster Cat Podcast. What's the name of the app This is ZBrush. Danny's stressing out? Nah, give over. I'm not stressing out. What's up, guys? Bad kitty.
Welcome to Call of the Wild. An exploration of sound of the latest electronic music. With nothing to hold us back, these are the songs of the wild.
That's a bad kitty.
Hey guys, welcome back to Monster Cat Call of the Wild. Got a big episode coming at you, so let's just get straight into it. As always, we've got some brand new tunes to share. We'll be hearing a massive tune from Slander, enjoying new stuff from Drulu, Vice Tone, Virtue via their Cold Skin remix off 7 Lines of Echo's remix package. And for the Rocket League exclusive, we'll be enjoying the one and only Tristram's newest track. So sit tight and have fun.
So happy with these new tools, man. Do need to. Yay! Okay, no worries. Waxile. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully I will see you again. Maybe next week. Paris, welcome. Toonbox Studio is in the chat. Are you planning to make much progress on the stream? How rude. Are you trying to be rude? Was I making a dance with the music? Hello, Graphic and FX World. Hello, hello. Whoa. Oh yeah, still need that, don't I? Sorry, I'm just being silly. Hey, there we go. Ay, ay, ay. I love the detail you put on the hair and tail. Oh, thank you. Tack. Sorry I got to go for a... Oh, I don't even know what that means. I don't ask, but I hope you enjoy your... thanks for stopping by. Are you ever completely satisfied with your art? Ooh. I don't know if anyone is.
And here it is.
Constructive pessimism. I would definitely not describe myself as pessimistic. Like, I'm not happy with it, but I know it'll be better next time. I always know it's going to be better next time. I don't think pessimism's the right word. If I wasn't optimistic, I would be nowhere near as good as I am today, because I'd just get sick of it. Like, never be pessimistic. Sorry, that word like struck a chord, because like, if there's one thing I would attribute to progression, it's optimism. How you liking 4 out of 8? I'm loving it. It's great. Nothing bad to be pessimistic, but I wholeheartedly disagree. I think pessimism is a very bad thing. Did you highlight someone's name in chat? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm excited to see your next one, Toonbox. Being dissatisfied isn't pessimistic. Pessimistic is... Okay, so if you're dissatisfied with your sculpt, like, being pessimistic would be saying it's never going to get better. Like, you're not seeing... You're not open-minded to the fact that you can progress. Optimism, like, conversely, it's okay, I'm not satisfied with the result of this, but if I keep practicing it, then I'm optimistic to the fact that I will improve. So I think pessimism is like it sabotages your whole. I really don't think it's a healthy thing to. Like, I've got lots of friends that were on the same course as me at university, and we were all the same level when we started. However, every single one of my friends at uni were pessimistic, and they just couldn't I guess, I don't know, they just always, they were just like, oh, I'm not gonna be as good as that guy, so why put in the work, sort of thing. I really hate pessimism. Yeah, I agree with Blands. See, if I was pessimistic, I started like learning art when I was in my mid-20s. If I was pessimistic, I would have said, do you know what? I'm too old for this. I'm never gonna be able to do it. I'm way too old. People start when they're in their pre-teens. Like, so, you know, what's the point? That's just plain old constructive pessimism. I don't think that... The way you seem to be describing constructive pessimism seems to mean optimism, where you make the most out of being dissatisfied. No, I think that's just called optimism, where like you're not satisfied, but you see the good, the where it can take you. Interesting topic of discussion though. I remember thinking a lot that optimism is a very good quality to have. I truly believe in art because, yeah, I think you can really do yourself damage if you don't have it. I don't think so, Paris, but thanks. Someday I'm going to be better than you. Yes, exactly. Yes. Like, so many people get discouraged by ArtStation. I have never been... Okay, I won't say never, but 99% of the times I've been on ArtStation, I haven't been discouraged. I've been encouraged. I think that makes such a huge difference for your progress. Thanks, Craig, but he didn't necessarily request anything. He just asked me a question. Oh no! Oh, sorry, I missed the someday in that. Can you someday make a dragon? Sorry, no, I stand corrected. It is expected. What is expected? Oh, what? Oh, have I? Oh, yeah, I changed the. I mentioned this on my stream the other day, but I'll mention it again now. So when you use FiberMesh, you'll notice that like no matter how hard you pull it, it'll always be stuck at the base, and that is 9 times out of 10 that is what you want. But if you ever want to move it at the base, you come over to brush, underneath auto masking, uncheck this auto mask fiber mesh, and then you can move the whole object. But don't go overboard with that. Make sure you haven't got floating objects after you use it as well. I agree, loads of inspiration on ArtStation. Hello, Azumi. Oh, Pixelogic, man, you're still using that old picture to plug the stream. Come on, it's progressed since that. No one's gonna click on it with that picture.
Family members. Our Rocket League exclusive this week is Tristram's newest. Here's Bone Dry.
So yeah, if you weren't here when I mentioned it earlier, I won't be streaming next week. Off to bed? Okay, no worries. Whereabouts are you from that you're off to bed? Or do you just... or are you a student? Which makes it more understandable. Thanks for the thanks for generating an interesting discussion. At least I thought it was interesting. Not sure about anybody else. From the UK but live in Australia. Ah, okay, I see. No idea what time it is in Oz. Healthy debate. Indeed. from China. What's the weather like? Is that to the Australian? Oh me, the weather's rubbish here. It's been quite nice all week as well. Oh well. I hope it doesn't get as hot as it has during the week for the run on Sunday. Oh, Brazil and Portugal. Nice. See, if I had a mobile Studio Pro, I would absolutely stream from Mallorca next week. 100%. So if someone wants to send me one of those, then I'll carry on streaming next week. Wow, people from all over. People from all over the US. So expensive, about 47... What? Excuse me?
And now we have a little surprise for you. We have 3 exclusive previews of the Rocket League soundtrack out July 5th. Enjoy.
Oh, yeah, no, it is expensive, really expensive. I don't know what it is US dollars, but it's like £3 grand, £3,000. So expensive. Hey Danny, have you tried Substance Paint for your textures yet? I have indeed. I own Substance Painter. I like Substance Painter. I don't use it that much, to be honest. I use it more for client work. Norwegian popping in. Hello, Norway. Oh, that grass is looking better. I've seen that book, Gnomes and Furries, have good reference to this kind of... Oh, it's a bit late now. No, I haven't seen that book, unfortunately. Oops. A lot of floating grass at the minute. The music is from Monster Cat. I am learning ZBrush 4.8 Simplified Chinese. I am interested in ZBrush. Thumb up for you. Good. Hello, how do you extract the grass? What do you mean extract the grass? I created this grass using FiberMesh, if that helps.
I just wanted to say that you guys are absolutely awesome. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thanks, Nelias. When is the broadcast time? For the Chinese one, do you mean? Let me have a look. Is there a Chinese one or something? Maybe it was Japanese. I'm not 100% sure what you're referring to. But our schedule can be found underneath the stream. Maybe what you're looking for is down there. Oh, it's on YouTube, isn't it? Oh, I get so confused where these questions are coming from. YouTube and Twitch. Okay, my streaming schedule. Of course, you can press the bell as Paris suggested there, but I'll just drop a link to my Discord there, so that you can see my permanent schedule, although that is subject to change. What subdiv are you working on right now? I mean, that's actually quite irrelevant because what subdiv level you're on is subjective to the object you're working on. So it depends on how, like, what subdivision level you're working on depends on what your lowest subdiv poly count is. So I could tell you subdiv 2, but that doesn't really mean anything. Also, like, I'm flicking between different subdivs like constantly. So you always work on the lowest when moving the mesh topology. Oh, yeah, like I just said, I kind of change. So like, I'll go low down when I need to make a big change, but then I'll say I wanted to tighten up the eyelid here like this, like create a, like, so I'm using my damn standard there with Alt selected to make that a bit more defined. Like, if I came to my lowest subdivision level, this just isn't going to work properly. So I'd move up higher for something like that. It really just depends what I'm doing at that time. And actually, I do need to do this. Lost this definition.
Hey guys, so we have some special news. Monster Cat and Music
Special
Heals
news.
to spread awareness for music therapy and get you involved in the conversation. If you've never heard of Music Heals, they're a local Canadian foundation that works to provide funding and resources for music therapists across the country. To get involved,
Well,
head to our Twitter page.
detailing on a high subdiv, I wouldn't really say that either, because like what I'm doing when I'm on the high is affecting the low as well, and that's intentional. It's kind of tricky to explain, but yeah, I guess so, to a certain extent though. I guess that's right, but to a certain extent. It's kind of a tricky thing to explain. For me, at least, anyway. Yeah. Topology looks very clean. Well, the head and the hands were manually re-topoed, but everything else was ZRemesher. What kind of stage would you start changing from Dynamesh and go into ZRemesh and do the subdiv? I tend to do that almost instantly. I spend longer in Dynamesh while I'm streaming, just because remeshing and stuff isn't that interesting to watch. That's about it. But yeah, I try to get into cleaner topology as soon as possible. Don't know why it always... Do you have your UI available for download, Danny Mac? I do indeed. Let me just... I'll drop a link now. It's in there. Been watching your Instagram as well, it helps a lot, Danny. Oh, good. Thank you, Danny Mac. No worries. No worries at all.
Played on last week's show, and out this week is Vice Turn's newest track. This is I Hear You.
Just buy the non-free stuff. Buy the non-free stuff and we'll call it even. I'm just kidding, obviously. I'll buy them all. Okay. What was your longest job? So many jokes, so little time. You mean what's the longest I've ever spent on a character? I've got some that I haven't finished yet that I started about 18 months ago. But that's not because they're so difficult they've taken me that long. It's because I've shelved it and not got back to it yet. Hi, Mordecana. How's it going? It's already 2:35 AM in New Zealand. I'll head off tonight and catch up on YouTube. Thank you for the stream, Danny. No worries. Thank you for stopping by and for staying up so late. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sleeping. Dan the man, if he can't do it, no one can. Well, not strictly true. But hello. If he can't do it, well, I'll just ask someone else. Do you find when you are drawing that you're missing the symmetry tool in ZBrush? Not really. Like, I can just. I mean, if I go into Sketchbook Pro, then I can use symmetry anyway. But even in Photoshop, I can just copy stuff over. In fact, I do sometimes cheat and just like mirror stuff over. But I know what you're saying. Yeah, I think with drawing, I don't want to get into the habit of using a mirror tool anyway.
And this is our exclusive for the week.
Because as soon as you tilt it, you can't use it anyway then.
Featuring Eric Leva, this is Superhuman.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Slander, and we're really excited to preview our next release, Superhuman, out June 23rd on Monster Cat. Thank you for tuning in to Call of the Wild. We love you guys.
Everything is new to me, sleepless in a distant dream, slowing up the speed of time, don't let me crash down tonight, I just wanna feel what I feel,
Yeah.
when it's just you
So
and me, I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed.
What am I doing? Silly boy.
So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real.
I think I'm gonna have a quick break soon. Just a really quick break, I think. Make a cup of tea. Gonna have a cup of tea. What was that thing you just did with the armband? I just, all I did just then was shrink it down. I just made it a bit thinner. That's all I just did with the armband. My English is not good. Many don't understand. It's full of speculation. This is a software translation. Not the best software translation, I'm afraid. You wanna use Sketchbook Pro? They've got a symmetry tool built in.
I'm surrounded, but the echo feels so empty. I've made my way through caves, and this place feels the same to me. Why can't I hold on to the visions that you left behind? Why can't I take
Self or professionally taught? I consider myself self-taught. I did go to uni, but they didn't really teach me the sort of stuff I do. No, by any stretch of the imagination.
And I'll give it my all till I find you, and give you my all when you're here.
Oh, what is this music? Shut up. Is that of the new ZBrush? The armband thing? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, I scaled it using the new gizmo. This is for 8. Love the flowers. Haven't quite managed to add in as much variation that you have. That just takes. I might do. Give it a go. But
Give you my all when you're here.
I was thinking that maybe when you get back, you could come with me. Fuck work, fall in love right now, and spend all our money. Jump with me.
oh right, yeah, the gizmo is part of 4/8. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I see what you're getting at now. Yeah, it is indeed. If you want to do this model, I'll use Maya. Okay. I've been thinking about getting into 3D sculpting. Are there any resources I should know about as a beginner, like where to start? Yeah, head straight to ZBrush. Type in Z Classroom into Google, and ZBrush have their own material to get you up and going.
And I know the odds are always stacked against us. Even though we are
Oh yeah, 4/8 is a lifesaver.
baby, don't get no. And I know, da 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 da.
Will I have to buy ZBrush in order for all the information to make sense? Or is it just general? I'd say it's pretty focused on ZBrush, but what was your original question? I'm thinking about getting into 3D sculpting. I mean, I'm assuming you're going to be using ZBrush for that anyway. I mean, there are others, but I mean, they're not as good. Are you adding more texture to the stem, or are you keeping it very smooth and round? What stem are we talking about here? The one underneath the flowers? If you're talking about that green thing underneath the flowers, then yeah, I'm very much not detailing that because no one's going to be able to see it anyway. But if you're not talking about that, let me know. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the question. Oh, the beauty spot under the eye, yeah, of course. No, I will never forget this. Oh yeah, no, the stem on the flowers, no, I'm not. No one will be able to see that. Do you retopo with ZRemesher guidelines? Okay, a lot of my retopo is done manually, but the stuff that I use, I let ZBrush take care of. No, I don't use guides. I only let ZBrush take care of it if it's really not that important anyway. If I need to use guides, then I'm gonna manually retopo it. The music is from Monster Cat. So there's a name to Google, Monster Cat. Oops. Too much. Where's it? Manually on ZBrush. No, generally I use I don't do it manually in ZBrush. ZBrush is great for the automatic stuff. Oh, thank you very much. Poland, wow. Maybe I can get some different materials out of this. I wonder if stone. That's what I want. What kind of stone? I know nothing of stone. Slate grey, that might be what I'm looking for though. That looks like it might work. What? Graphite. I reckon that's the one. sure about that. Oh, what am I doing? This is pointless anyway, because I'm going to take it into Keyshot. Forgot about that. I've learned a lot from watching me. Oh, great. I'm so glad. That sounded really insincere. I am. Oh, great. I'm so glad. No, that makes me happy when people say that. Oh, I should have just... Silly me. So unnecessary.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's show of Monster Cat Call of the Wild. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of our show today, but if you're missing us through the week, as always, you can re-listen and download this mix for free on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you enjoy music. Until next time.
Oops.
That's a bad kitty.
It's a bad kitty. Right, I think that's my cue to quickly go and grab a cup of tea. Cup of tea! Is that alright with you guys? If I just get myself a quick cup of tea? What have I done? Yeah. Totally. We've only got Yorkshire tea in, I believe. Put some more music on, and then right, I shall be back.
Hey guys, this is Slushy here. Hey guys, it's Tata Chow.
I shall be back in just a moment.
Hey yo, this is Logan from Australia. Hey everyone, it's Caleb from ATL, Georgia. Hey family, Connor here.
Right, back in a minute.
That's a bad kitty.
Welcome to Call of the Wild. An exploration of sound with the latest electronic music. With nothing to hold us back, these are the songs of the wild.
It's alright guys, I'm back. Right, I'm just gonna I made a bit of toast as well. So I'm just gonna mute the microphone for a minute. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I haven't had my lunch today. It's like 4 PM now. I would love to have this sculpt sitting on my desk. Dude, the amount of extra work you need to do to print this is insane. If you can find someone to do it. We accepted tea, not a snack. How rude of you. Sorry, man. Excuse me. Not many people speaking in Pixel Logic. Hariko Ha, she's looking awesome. Thank you. Is there anyone I know in? Right, what do I need to do now? Look, those flowers are looking really... I need to poly paint. I don't even think these little details will get picked up even if I detail it. Which tool is this? What you mean? Which app? Which software? This is ZBrush. Which hardware do you use? Anything in particular you're referring to, or you want my full specs? My full, mildly embarrassing specs. Like machine, just RAM. I've got 16 gig of RAM, so really nothing special. Welcome back, Mr. Williams. Danny Mac, I'm also finishing a degree now, but I believe I will learn things on my own, like you said. So it's given me some knowledge, but not what I expected. Yeah, no, I didn't. I think uni is, or school, whatever you call it, is good for a lot of other things though as well. Like, it's not just about learning stuff, in my opinion. I know this looks a bit weird at the minute, what I'm doing right now, but I'll come back and make it a bit better in a moment. They say that ZBrush uses CPU, don't use GPU. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I think it relies more heavily on RAM. But yeah, like, it's gonna... Like, I mean, how much RAM you have determines... It, like, is sort of a better thing to be concerned about if you're thinking about the performance of ZBrush. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't have much interest in your GPU. Not like Substance Painter, which my machine doesn't like at all. Because it's weak and feeble. I'm indeed using a tablet. See right here. There you go. No, it isn't Wacom, because I'm poor. Like I said, I've got a rubbish machine. I'm poor. So UG2150. And if you want the link, please allow me to affiliate link you. True abnormega mega. Just modeling this rock to fit the pose. And actually, I should really. Change the pose. Make the front legs a bit higher. Really? You already retopload your models, so yeah, like I was saying earlier, I manually retopload the head and the hands, but then I ZRemesh the rest, and oh damn it. She's not gonna have horseshoes. Ha 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 ha. I don't understand. Oh my god, what happened to the face? Thanks for pointing that out, I might not have noticed. Oh no. So now I think I'm going to detail these using polypaint. Because I just don't think you're really going to be able to see it anyway if I sculpt in the details, so I might as well just give the illusion that there's depth in these flowers, if you know what I mean. It looks like I've sculpted in, but these should be flat. Yeah, there's no... So it's actually flat. I mean, this one will be dented in, but just make it look as though I've actually sculpted something. Sort of becomes a cross between a digital painting and a sculpt. So I mean the end result's going to be 2D anyway, so. Could even come back in with highlights as well. Just to really push them. Can you please zoom out so I can see the sculpture? Yeah, sure. I'm going to be zoomed in for a while now, so. I might post this in 10K today. I haven't posted in there for a while. Repeat, maybe. I'm not sure what you mean. Repeat flowers. Again, still not sure what you're getting at. I'll come back through with the highlights for this later, I think. Could actually just add depth while I'm doing it. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oops. What a muppet. I am such a muppet. Might have to go over what I've already done. kind of like when I get to something like this in the sculpt where I'm like, I don't have to think about anything. I can just go. It's the same with Retopo. Like, I don't have to think about what I'm doing. Just like enjoy the meditative process. Well, I do need to think a little bit. Don't really like this one that I've done over here. Oh well. I'll prove it when I come back through later. How did you make the petals for the flowers? What did I do? So I got a I used the new deformers actually in 4.8. Like, it was a nice nice opportunity to experiment with them. And just got like a thin cube and just molded them into shape, but I made like 4 or 5 different ones. Let's see if they're in this file. Yeah, so I made these all these different ones and then turned it into a insert multi-mesh. Yeah, I finally made it to one. Welcome. Glad you could make it. Danny Mac. Hello, Craig Kelly. What exactly inspires you, like, genre-wise, or do you just like everything? What, artwork or the music? I'm assuming you mean artwork, but I feel like I should just clarify first. So cool that you can paint little details. Yeah, I'm actually now sculpting at the same time, so I'm painting and like affecting the geometry at the same time. So that's really cool. Sculpting wise, so what exactly inspires you, or do you like everything? Well, I definitely don't like everything, because you might have noticed that there's a distinct lack of male characters in my portfolio. There's a distinct lack of realism as well, so generally it's I like stylized, always stylized. I really have no interest in realism, like, whatsoever. Like, zero enthusiasm for that. So stylized female is painting the details on easier than sculpting them? Like I was just saying then, I'm doing both at the same time. So I'm actually sculpting as well now. It's hard to see, but that is actually the reason why I'm painting as well, just to like accentuate the sculpted details. Colours might be a bit dark, but it's a lot easier to go too dark and then make them lighter later. Plus there's always a lot I can do in Photoshop as well. But yeah, I wouldn't sculpt like this though normally. Like I can't really see what I'm doing sculpting wise, so it's not like I would recommend you always sculpt sort of like this. Probably not a good idea. I think in a situation like this though, it's alright. Oh, I'm so excited to go away. This is our first family holiday, or vacation, as you might say. I mean, like, my family. That's awesome. Where are you going for holidays? We're going to Mallorca. We're going to I can't remember what the area is called. I don't have my phone with me. Why don't I have my phone with me? Santa Ponza. Excited. Booked it last night, leaving on Monday. Oh, nice, Craig. This feels particularly low res. Oh, that is lower res. Oh, how strange. That's how I set up my insert mesh brush, I think. Silly me. Live! Finally I made it here, welcome! Well done for making it. Mousepad. That was funny. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. You got hit, but it's pretty funny, you got to admit.
It seems impossible, but there's nobody else by my side, standing with me to take this fight through the rise and fall.
Superstition.
With our fearless hearts, we could beat the odds, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could get
Oh, well, there you are then. Got a mouse pad out of it. Oh, nice. I like custom PCs. I'd like to think like I'll do it one day. I really like building my own machine. Please do, Craig Kelly. Might continue these flowers off the stream. Oh, might have to wait to another week before I finish this sculpt though now. It's the only thing. It's getting quite close as well. Oh, how long is the holes for, Danny? Just a week. Just a week. So I won't be streaming on Monday. And I won't be streaming the following Monday. But then the Wednesday I should be. Unless, of course, someone sends me a Mobile Studio Pro, then like I say, I will definitely agree to stream while I'm on holiday. But if that's what it takes, then so be it. I haven't done these ones yet, have I? Noticed the difference between those and these that I haven't done yet, though. Looks quite a bit of difference, doesn't it? I'm going to move off the flowers for a little bit now. I still do have a fair bit more to do. Because now I've just done the shadows. I need to do the highlights as well. But I'm going to move on to the tail for a little bit. So quiet in the chat. Everyone working away.
Cambridge to Boston, lives in a world she's lost in, victim of compromise. He's staring at her Aberdeen heart, London eyes, Glasgow bones. She's whistling the catacombs, a paradox. He's in love with the statue in a marble block. He's in love with the girl that town forgot. She just shuts her ears. She's falling too far with salt in her skies. Won't let you taste her
You are
tears.
good.
She's falling too far. The girl that town forgot.
Good, good. Yeah. They say men can't multitask.
She just shuts her ears. She's falling too far with salt in her skies. Won't let you taste her tears. She's falling too far. The girl that town forgot.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Wasted moments full of potential that don't end. An angel in disguise, but he can see her Aberdeen heart, London eyes, Glasgow bones. She's a whistle in the catacombs, a paradox.
I love you. I'm getting a lot of people saying I love you at the minute. What? Nice to meet you, Dad. Nice to meet you too. It's great the amount of people you get to meet when you stream. Can be quite difficult to keep up though with everyone. Definitely need more hair strands all together on this hair, which I had forgotten about, to be honest. Are you taking it as a hobby or is it your job? If you mean in general, then both. But this particular sculpture is not non-commercial. It's nearly time for me to go. A bit more prominent now. Yeah, I've got quite a way to go. It's polypainting the skin. Is it hard just to zoom pan orbit using the tablet pen as you don't have the mouse wheel? I would say everything is infinitely easier with the pen in ZBrush. You really don't want to be using a mouse in ZBrush. Suppose you could get away with it with all the new sort of hard surface stuff, but it's certainly not organic. few things just decided to hide themselves. Forgot I had more flowers. Will you be rendering today? Almost definitely not. Because I am nowhere near done. Well, I'm a lot closer to being done today than I was yesterday, but I only have 20 minutes left. Definitely not gonna get it done in 20 minutes. This is quite possibly the last stream I'm going to do with this character though. I'm going to try and get as much as I can finished off stream. And then I've got the holiday. And then yeah, I'll see where I am then from there. Oh wow, I've gotten through almost all of my to-do list for today, which never happens, never ever happens. I purposely scheduled too much so that I can't finish. Oh, thank you for your comment. Hogimika. Red Solar. When it comes to colouring and texturing and stuff like that doesn't really affect the sculpts. Like, that's kind of a separate process. But if you wanted to like change like the size of the nose, that sort of customization, then I mean, to be honest, that might even come underneath rigging. But yeah, it'd be like you'd want to get you'd want to like a base shape and then like create blend shapes from there. I think that would be the best way to go about doing something like that. If you don't know what blend shapes are, then just Google it, because that's something that'll definitely come up. It's not a difficult concept to understand as well. So. Right, what I'm not liking is this smooth transition between hoof and leg. However, I tried sculpting it like this, and did not go very well, to be honest. So someone suggested using this stranded kind of hair for it, but I really don't think that'll work. Thanks, guys. This took this has taken a fair amount of time. I think this is week 3, so I think it's taken 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I'm on hour 20. So pretty standard, pretty usual length of time, really. For me, between 20 and 30 hours is usually how long I spend on a sculpt. And this is way too frayed at the end. I didn't realise it's not like that at all on the concept. That's fine because I can just hide it all in this base layer. Still too frayed. Have you tried making it move? Oh no. I'd need to get it rigged first. I sure as hell ain't rigging it. I should try what? Making it move? I will if someone rigs it. You don't understand that my relationship with rigging is not a good one. No. Might have to do this, some of this hair again. I don't like that piece. That piece is gone. So's that one. Fact. So's that one. Oh, I've got a few underneath here. Ah, sneaky Russians. Is this hard? Yeah. It's a simple enough answer. It's very nearly time for me to go there. Thanks, guys. Too kind to me, you people. This program is called ZBrush. If you check out pixelogic.com, you can find out more about it there, and you can also get yourself a free trial. Okay. Nearly time for me to depart, so I will say up next on the Pixelogic stream on Twitch is Robert Vignon. 2.5 hours, I believe. #23rd. Yeah. So yeah. Yes, we'll definitely be checking it out myself. The interactive detail modeling is impressive. Do it. Tell them I sent you. I don't get a commission. It's fine. I do get judged though when I'm streaming. Can you draw some of us on the chat? Not really, no. Yeah, the program is ZBrush, that's what I said. How long have you been doing this? Just over 3 years. How long does it take you to complete a project? So, I mean, that's very project dependent. But a project like this that I'm working on usually takes me between 20 and 30 hours. Oh, thanks, Fi HH. It's time for me to go now. It's been fun. It's been fun today. Oh, the music stopped just in time as well. Right. Now, like I say, I'm not sure if Kyle and or Kingsley's in. I have sent you a message on Slack because unfortunately I will not be able to stream next week. First day off. Slacker. So it will have to be in 2 weeks' time. However, I'm quite happy with the progress that has been made today. Those flowers need taming a little bit. That's not too big of a job. Well, I'm glad you guys have enjoyed the stream. Oh, I need to fix that leg as well. There's so many things I need to fix. Oh, thanks guys. Well, I'm afraid that's all for today. Oh, I still need to change some things. That hand's not in the right place, is it? To bend the arm. What else do I need to do? Change the gesture of the hearse slightly. A few things yet to do. First stream you've seen by me. Oh, well, I'm glad you could make it. I'll post a link to my Discord in the chat now, which has all of my streaming times on. There we go. So you know when I'm streaming, but like I said, next week I'll be away. So I think it'll be a week on Wednesday will be the next one. Which is strange. I've been streaming so many days. Be nice to have some time off. Oh, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. No. Well, this is where I say don't forget to tune into Robert Vignon at 12 PM PDT on the Pixelogic Twitch channel. But it's come to that time where I must say goodbye. Thank you all for watching. Have a lovely weekend and go vegan.